I was born and raised in Houston, Texas in the East End. I am the youngest of 9 children, born to Mexican immigrants who came here as teenagers. My father and mother both had very little education, only second-grade education. At age 10, I started working at my parents' Mexican restaurant, and I worked there from the time I was 10 until I graduated from the University of Houston with my bachelor's at 21. I will say that my father taught me the importance of hard work. My mother taught me the importance of compassion and helping others. I owe everything to my parents, and I enjoyed helping people. Even when I worked at my family restaurant, and I remember my father always saying, why are you always helping people? They're here to work, they're not volunteering. It was just a passion I had. My father said to me, in case all of this education doesn't work out, it's important you work. And so I had 3 jobs while I was at the University of Houston. My career began immediately after I graduated with my bachelor's, and I must say, some of the happiest years of my life were those first 8, and where I worked on everything that was related to the Center for Mexican American Studies. Soon thereafter, I was recruited away full-time at the College of Education, at Bauer Business School, worked in advancement. On the educational front, 2 letters, D.R. So many professors there who encouraged me to go back to school, to get a master's, to pursue a doctorate. And shortly thereafter, was recruited away from the University of Houston to become among the highest-ranking Hispanics and individuals at the Texas Medical Center at Memorial Hermann. And I remember the CEO of Memorial Hermann saying, I'm moving you out of fundraising and external relations into this other area because one day you will be a CEO. And I served on the board of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce at a time when it was going through many challenges. And we looked around the table and they were passing around a basket collecting money to make payroll. And I looked around and thought, this organization should be vibrant, strong, influential, powerful. And I remember making the comment to a couple of fellow board members, and we looked at each other and said, somebody needs to do something about this. And then they looked at me and said, you should do something about this. And I thought, I have a great career. Why would I leave something so stable, something I've worked so hard for, to go to a nonprofit that's perhaps closing or dissolving? And I took a huge leap of faith, and I left a secure, well-paid, stable position. Fast forward, we are among the largest in the country, and I believe among the most important things we've done is that we've been able to advocate on behalf of business, on behalf of Hispanics, on behalf of Houston at the local, state, and national level. Well, I am most proud of my 2 daughters, Marisa and Mia. I'll tell you about the youngest one, who is a political junkie. She's a sophomore, highest honor student at St. John's in River Oaks. The eldest, Marisa, is a student at the University of Columbia. She is studying mechanical engineering and astrophysics. She just finished out her first semester with flying colors, and both of them, I must say, I am so blessed and fortunate. And as they like to tell me, I got lucky twice. When I received the call notifying me that I was receiving the University of Houston Distinguished Alumni Award, I was in complete and full shock. For me, this is a bucket list item that I will cherish forever. And it just validates my parents and everything they did to get me here today. So I thank you for that. There are many jewels in the city of Houston, but I consider among those jewels is the University of Houston. The city of Houston needs the University of Houston to be successful. And the tremendous growth and pride that we see now among our Cougars is absolutely exhilarating. It gives me great pride to see how influential the University of Houston is today.